Cut. Scratch. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl KEESHLINO coming to you live right now. And today I'm doing a quick story time. Basically, I'm gonna just talk about my experience to LA, my first trip to LA. It was not my first time on the flight, on a plane, but it was my first time on my flight to LA. Okay, so it was really early. This was my first time going, and we were starting, well, I was starting my first film for Little Women LA. It was my first time going, so, you know, they booked my flight really early. So, got up, you know, I was dressed and ready. Got to the airport, I checked in, checked my bag, my luggage or whatever, because it was just, the bag is just too much. It don't have 4 wheels, so I couldn't really roll it like I wanted to. Plus, trying to put it up in the overhead bin and all that was just too much. So I checked my bag in, boom, went through TSA. Everything went smooth. Went smooth through all of that, you know. I was there kind of like early, because, you know, they want you to get there like at least an hour early before you board, so that way you'll make sure you have time to go through TSA, you know, and all of that. Do whatever you got to do. So, bam, went through that. Around this time of me going to LA, it was storming. Like, when I say storming, for a minute, I thought that my flight was going to get canceled because it was storming that bad. Like, it was raining real bad here in Charlotte. And I was just like, oh, God, this is going to be bad. So, I'm sitting there praying and hoping, like, everything goes smooth. So, I'm waiting, you know, in my gate area. And I want to say they were getting ready to board us. So, mind you, it was a lot of people on this flight. They were getting ready to board us when it was time for us to go. It took forever because, for one, the aircraft had delayed, like, it had a delayed time. So I was like, oh, we starting off bad. Boom, got delayed for like 30 minutes. We were sitting there. We finally was about to board. We get on. Soon as we get on, you know, everybody buckled in. Like, when I say everything was going smooth, I was like, okay, I think we good now. Plan was to get there for a set at a certain time. All right, bet. I'm texting, you know, producers and all of that, production people, and telling them, you know, like, the flight got delayed, what's going on. Boom, we gets on the plane. We literally was getting ready to take off. They was like, we gotta wait a minute because something going on with the plane. No, at first we had to wait because there was so many people that was leaving that day, that morning. So we had to wait until, you know, some of the people, like, on the, what's it called, the runway. Some of the people go already before we could, like, pull out and get into our slot to go off, to take off. So, boom, we waited. That was about 15 to 20 minutes. Boom, I'm just sitting on the plane. Rain coming down crazy. So, boom, we waiting again, you know. Then we finally about to pull out of the gate to go on the runway. We get to the runway, and I don't know what happened, but we were sitting there for a minute before we pulled off. Then we finally was getting ready to take off. Like, they were making a whole bunch of announcements. So I'm on there. You know, I had my headphone in one ear and the other one was out, so I could hear what they were saying. Then they was like, we're about to take off or whatever. Sorry for the delay. This, that, the third, whatever was going on with the plane. Y'all, this was the most scariest moment of being on a plane. My second time on a flight, period. My first time was when I went to New Orleans for The Real BB Judy, when we did that collab. This was only my second time being on a plane. And this was like months later. When I say this was so scary. So basically, we're on the runway. Okay, so you know how you go and you get ready, like, to go take off or whatever. We was literally right there about to take off. Y'all, we was going up. Literally, we was going up. And then next thing you know, all I hear is the plane like, oh my God. I thought I was gonna die. Like, we was already up. Like, we had already lifted up. Like, we wasn't still on the runway. We were on the runway, but we had already lifted up. Soon as we had lifted up, I want to say we was at least a good 5 feet. We might have been even higher than that. I'll say about 10, 15 feet. Because we was up. We was up and that thing started making that noise. And then they had to come down. Boy, I was scared as hell. When I say I was scared, I was scared. I thought my life was over with. I thought everything was finna just... So I'm looking out the window. It's raining hard. It's like storming here. And then all of a sudden this happens. And it was like something about the plane. The plane did something. Let me see if I can, if I still got the video. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. Woke back up at 6:45 to leave, to be here at the airport by 8. Got here at 8:15.
I might go back once.
We boarded, and then it took us like 30 minutes to even leave. Once we finally left, well, was about to leave, the freaking people talking about the engine exceeded its limit. Like, we were lifting off, y'all. We were on the runway, about to like zoom, and then all of a sudden, the plane like goes on brake, like they slam on brakes. Y'all, when I said my life. So then, we sitting on the plane. They like, sit tight. We gotta, y'all gotta, exit or whatever. We had to stop on the runway. We came down, got on the runway. We had to stop. Then they was like, we're gonna wait a few minutes and try it again. Try it again? After this just happened, you talking about try it again on this same plane? And this plane acting up like this? Oh, nah, baby. Get me off this plane. Get me off. Redo my flight. Put me on another plane. Something got to give. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I promise you. Get me off this plane. They talking about going back up. No. Why are we going back up? This plane need to be going into somebody's shop in the maintenance area or whatever they call it, technician, the people that work on plane. Y'all need to see what's going on with this plane. Because I don't need to be up in the air and this should crash. No. I'm just not about to start my life. I don't want to end my life. Like, what? Another 30 minutes had went by. They were saying that we just going to switch planes. So I'm like, woo, thank you. I had done call my aunt, y'all. I called my mom. My mom was at work, so I couldn't call her because I didn't want her panicking at work. I let the people in production know, you know, what was going on. Again, I kept them updated. So, boom. You know, sitting there on a plane. We about to get off, switch planes. We get off the plane. Before we got off the plane, they told us what gate and aircraft and all of that, you know, where to go to. We get off the plane. When I found out where the gate was at, you talking about somebody pissed? I should have told somebody to transport me to that gate. The gate that we had to get transported to, well, that we had to transfer to for the next plane was gate D. Now, if anybody know Charlotte Airport, I think it's A, B, and C are like the closest. So, boom. I'm like, okay, how the hell I get to D? Big gate D was all the way on the other freaking side of the freaking airport. So I had on a book bag. When I found out that was on the other side, oh, baby, I was mad. Okay, so boom, we waiting. Finally, they tell us another plane was ready. Tell me why this damn plane was all the way on the other side of the airport. Bruh, we at B. They talking about go to D. And I didn't think, like, okay, get somebody to, you know, just get somebody to use the little handicap shit and take you on over. Okay, me, I'm just like, I'm about to just find it myself. It took me, that walk is like a 10-minute walk. And it's still, for me, 10 minutes because even including the the little joints that you like travel on. What's that called? The standing, riding little escalator joint things that go across. It still take me a while because I mean my legs ain't but this little, like this little. Okay, so anyways, I get there. Everybody's getting there. I'm so confused because I'm just like following everybody. Like when I say everybody that was on my flight, I'm seeing them passing me and they all the way up there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna miss my flight. We get there. Everybody's standing around. Everybody asking the same question. Is this the flight for such and such? While we get there and the people say, we don't know nothing about a flight switch. You what? Hold on. You said y'all don't know nothing about flight switch? So you mean that you don't know that we supposed to be switching to get on this flight, to use this flight? Like you don't know no detail. Ain't nobody tell you no details, no info. Okay. So everybody like, so what you mean? Like, what? You sound stupid because they just told us to come to D. We're here at D, at the gate, and you're saying you don't know anything about the changes. So what are we supposed to do? Bet we sitting there. They like, well, we gonna find out the information. We'll let you know. Bitch, by this time, it's done been an hour. It's like 10, 11 o'clock now. Still ain't left. They keep making calls saying, we haven't heard nothing yet. We haven't heard nothing yet. We don't know anything about a switch. We don't know. That's all we were getting. We don't know. I'm like, yo, this is not the time. Like, my flight cannot get canceled to LA. Do y'all not understand what I'm about to be doing? Like, this cannot happen. This can't happen. Like, this cannot happen. So I'm chilling. I kept calm the whole time because I was scared, y'all. Kept calm. Then finally, after another 30 minutes to an hour, technically we was really waiting for like 2 hours. So, you know, time passed by. We was getting ready. They finally found out that they had the aircraft. They had to clean it. Boom, all of that. Then they was like, okay, we gotta wait another 10 minutes. Y'all, we was waiting for like so long. So boom, we waited. And then finally we was about to board. We get on. Why these folks talking about we gotta wait another 10 minutes for something to clearance or whatever? I'm like, I mean, what's going on with the flights today? I don't understand. I'm like, yo, hurry up and get me in the air and transport me to LA. Like now, time is ticking. Let's go. So finally, we up and we out. I think that was a straight shot too. So I didn't have to change airplanes or nothing. Thank God. Because if I would have had to change flights, that would have been bad. Like, that would have been so bad. Because that was so crazy. Like, that flight was crazy. But pretty much, I've had good flights. Except that second one. That was terrible. And it was scary. And I really feel like it was all because of the weather. So the planes was just like, nope, not today. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what else y'all want to see. And yeah, follow me on Instagram too. And that's about it, because we out. Hey!